Welcome back to another video, guys. So excited to bring you these unedited, raw, POV style videos, especially from a new place like the Medina here in Essaouira. What a beautiful place. I've been here 3 days now, and I wanted to take you along as I search for a delicious breakfast and internet cafe. Yeah. So, one thing, guys, I have to be super careful with is people do not want to be on camera, and I respect that. So from time to time there will be some kind of weird angles just like that. The guy was covering his face, clearly did not want to be on camera. So I have to be respectful, but I also want to get you guys the shots and the views that I'm seeing with my own eyes. As we explore, we will run into dead ends. I will lose my way, no doubt about that. But I wanted to bring you guys something just raw and real from this part of Morocco, so that you can see, is this place for you? Is this a place you'd like to visit, where you would feel at home? Place to stimulate the senses. Place to buy some unique trinkets and souvenirs, clothing. So here I also want to share with you guys the vibe, the music, and I'll share with you some of the smells and the spices, and also the prices. Poet and didn't know it. Guys, so a natural omelet is 15 dirham, a cheese omelet 20 dirham. So this is about 10 to 1 on the euro, 9 to 1 on the dollar. So this would be about 3.5 euros. This would be about 1.5 euros. So you can see that these cafes are absolutely gorgeous. Chill spots to get on the laptop, do some editing, read a book, and you can have a breakfast for very, very cheap. So I'll probably go there in a little bit and try that place. The hardest decision here is to find which direction, choose a direction in which to walk. Because every alleyway, every path leads to another 3 paths or 4 paths, and it just keeps going and going and going. So my cleaning lady at the Riyadh was saying that back that way behind me there's a small plaza, and I've already been to the main plaza to watch the Morocco Senegal game last night, and so I think I'll actually head back this way and see if I can find that smaller plaza that she's talking about. Hola, hermano. Yeah, and see what I find over here as far as restaurants, and see if I can find that small plaza. She said there was a good internet cafe. I do have my backpack and laptop with me, and I'll be trying to find a good place to chill and edit. I will also show you guys the main plaza. But this is so cool, all these music shops with old CDs, stuff like this. Old TVs and boom boxes. Anyone my age remembers having one of those battery-powered boom boxes, carrying it on the shoulder. Bonjour. ¿Qué tal? Yeah. Voy a volver. Dame 5 minutos. So this is what I'm talking about right here. I'm going to show you a split right here where we have to make a decision. So as I come around this corner, I can take this left path. It's kind of like a choose your own adventure, or I can take this right path, and both look equally intriguing. But I think I'm going to take the road less traveled here and go down this path. It's narrower. I don't see any people. It's inviting, it's beautiful. And the air smells so fresh today. This is the sunniest day I've had. And we are actually just maybe 50 meters from the water where I'm filming right now, from the ocean here in the old Medina. Oh, okay. So this This leads to a very small path here I'm gonna walk through. Guys, yesterday I bought some strawberries and some cane juice with lemon and ginger, and the whole thing was like €3 for a huge bag of strawberries. I'm telling you right now, you can get all these spices and good things here, goodies that you may never find anywhere else in the world. I haven't had good cane juice like that since I was in Ecuador. And so you can see we just came through that little space right there. And I'm quite certain this is leading me back in a circle. So I'm going to go back through here and continue down the original path. Filming here is a challenge because people, you know, their faith, their religion, the culture is not one where people want to be on YouTube or want to be on camera. So like I said, it will be a little bit of a challenge here. You always have to ask permission if you do want to have anyone on camera. Got to be very, very courteous. But what a gorgeous spot as far as just the mix of old and restored, original and restored. Some of these arches and doors, the tile work, etc. is very, very, very old. So anytime I turn the camera to myself like this, it's because I'm trying to avoid filming other people. It's not because I love being on camera. I really want to give you guys a POV experience. Sisterhood Coffee. Wow, that place looks beautiful. So I think I'll have to check that out as well. Yoga and breakfast. Hatha Flow 10 to 11. So I already missed yoga today. Maybe I'll go there tomorrow. I could use a good yoga sesh before flying back across the Atlantic. So we found some restaurants here. Hello. Hello, ¿cómo se va? La Roche. So we've got some fish dishes right here. Squid wok, 80 dirham or about €8 for some squid wok. That actually sounds really good. I really want some seafood today. But more exploring for now. Hey kitty. Hey. You want to be on YouTube? Bon appetit. So one of the big pastimes around here is definitely sitting at the cafes and people watching, drinking coffee, smoking tobacco. You'll see a lot of that in this video. So we've got another crossroads here. And I think over here somewhere is a hostel I was at yesterday. I met some young kids and we were playing FIFA before the Africa Cup final with Morocco and Senegal. And I have not yet had breakfast. I'm kind of fasting today. But we've got some very, very cool places here. Instrument, guitars, they repair guitars, drums. Wow, okay. All sorts of cool stuff here. So I have no idea what to expect in this video, guys. That's why the intro is just, hey, POV walk in the Medina. You never know what you're gonna find or see. Bonjour. All the colors. Tagine. I'm not sure if this goes through. No, it looks like a dead end. And guys, actually the way I found my lodging here in the Medina, I had a place booked on booking.com, but I ended up canceling it once I saw the room. I didn't really like it. And I ended up just walking around and finding a place on foot. And I highly recommend you do that so that you can smell the rooms. Got a hammam place here. But yeah, you can't tell on booking.com if the places have, mold, or one place I looked at smelled really strong of cigarette smoke. And I'm not big on smoking tobacco, and I certainly don't want to breathe the secondhand stuff. So, especially where I'm sleeping and staying. Ah, this is where I was. Hey, I see the guys now. This is the cafe I was at the other day, right here. The Riyadh Makam. What's up, guys? Yeah. You guys already have breakfast?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Hi. You
Hey,
good?
Omar.
How are you
Yeah,
good?
everything's good, man. Yeah, except for the game last night.
Man, it's part of the
It's
game.
still a really good game, though. Yeah.
It was a crazy game.
Yeah.
It was a crazy game.
It was
but
good. Yeah, that penalty kick, man. I wanted that.
I don't know about it.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Something is out there,
Something was maybe.
Yeah,
exactly. Hey, solo queria
Bro,
saudar.
it's Africa,
It's Africa,
You never
man.
know.
It's
You
the
never
wild.
know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Good to see you guys.
Turn the camera to me. I'm the king of pirates.
All right,
Win,
bro.
we lose, doesn't matter. The
Ex-
most important just to be happy.
Exactly.
Are you happy, guys?
Happy life, happy life.
Oh.
No wife, happy life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Happy man, God's plan.
Happy man, God's plan. Okay.
Yeah, good one, yeah?
All right. I tried to come by here, but did you guys go watch the game in the center?
No, just watch
You here? Okay. I came by. The door was closed, so I went and watched it.
We
in
can
the
just knock.
center. Okay.
Next time if the door closes,
Yeah.
just knock.
For sure. I'll come back and hang out
All
later,
right,
man.
yeah.
I'm gonna go work in a cafe for a little bit, edit some videos, so I'll come hang out. Good to see you guys. All right.
Cheers, man.
All right, this place is a vibe. Hey, what's up, brother? Good to see you again, man. Nos vemos. The king of the pirates?
I'm the king of pirates.
Good to see you, man.
See you, have fun.
All right. So I knew I was close to that Riyadh right there. Had to stop in and say what's up to the guys. One thing that's cool about the Medina is it's its own world. It's its own community. So you can actually meet a lot of youth, a lot of like-minded people here, musicians, artists, painters, whatever it is you're into, you can certainly find that here. You'll see just a lot of settings like this. Cafes, street vendors. And so here on these main avenues, I'll have to be a little extra cautious and courteous with the filming and try not to get people's faces in the video, but I will show kind of the scene, all the goods for sale, ginger, spices, herbs, cats, veggies, artichoke for days right here, everything you could want. Oh, perdón. That's So yesterday even I bought some ginseng and some herbs from an herb shop, and the ginseng, I made a really strong tea out of that, and that fixed me right up, the digestion. We have all sorts of nuts, almonds, walnuts, oranges. Shoes for days. We'll see if they have my size 13. We'll check on that here in a little bit. I haven't been back here yet, so I'll walk through here. They have huevos de campo, the real eggs right here. For fruits, veggies, freshly butchered chicken right here. So this is very much like the food market. We actually have the chickens Still alive. See, this is crazy. I've been here, I think, 3 days, and I had not found or discovered this part yet. This is very much just everything you could ask for: beetroot, veggies, some more chickens. Yeah. So yeah, maybe I'll make some leek soup later, like some vegetable soup. Sabrina's back in Germany, and she sent me a picture of her vegetable soup last night, and it looked so good. So I think I'll make something with beets and leeks back at the Riyadh later, because I need to get my gut on point, and I want a lot of veggies. And look at all these olives right here too. Insane. Everything you need. Oh, I do need socks actually, so let me check on these socks right here. Hey, bonjour. So guys, obviously these aren't real Nikes, but I was in need of some fresh, thick, warm socks. The gentleman there wanted $1 per pair, or about €1 per pair, 10 dirham. And it's fun to barter here. He did actually give me 2 pair for 15 dirham, and he was happy with that. I was happy with that. I got to unload some of my coins, and now I get clean, fresh socks and some warm feet. Nothing better than a brand new pair of thick socks, especially at that price. That's solid. So guys, I'm gonna load up. I'm gonna keep shopping here. I'm gonna try to find maybe some shoes. I already have lots of dates and chocolate and snacks and things like that, but I think I'm gonna keep trying to find some clothing. I want to bring a nice shirt back to Playa del Carmen. That was one of my missions, so I'll continue shopping here on the main street, and probably head to the main plaza here for a moment. But you can see the herb shops have everything, even some things that would be illegal in other countries. Certain ginsengs for sure, but then other plants as well, that are definitely controversial, that I probably can't show on YouTube. So obviously a lot of fake Adidas, fake Nike stuff. But what I'm really looking for, and I think I'll find it more in the back alleys, is some authentic handmade button-up shirt. You can see here a lot of this, North Face and stuff is not necessarily real, but but what I've found is that the quality is not bad on a lot of this stuff, like a polo sweater or something like that. The quality is actually not bad, so I might come back here, see if I can find bonjour, see if I can find a good pullover sweatshirt or a jacket or something for my last few days to stay warm here. It is actually pretty chilly. It is winter. All sorts of fresh herbs, mint, rosemary. No, estoy grabando la cara. Abajo. Yeah. Yeah, so the old gentleman there was like, no. And I was like, I'm keeping the camera down. So. Gatito. Oh, look at this. This is absolutely gorgeous. Wow. If only I had a full-size luggage, I would bring some gifts like that back to Mexico, and one for my apartment as well. Nothing like a good rug. But check this, the old wall here. one of the many entrances and exits into and out of the labyrinth, here known as the Medina. And guys, if you like this style of video, just type in the comments vlog. I'm not really going to, hey brother, I'm not going, shukran, merci. I'm not going to really edit or cut this. This is meant to be an authentic walk through the Medina. And I'm just gonna go ahead and splice these clips together for you all. Watch as much or as little of it as you like. But the pastries, bonjour, huele tan rico. So I haven't yet been through this part of the Medina here, and I thought I would take you all along with me on this part. So let's press on. I'm gonna put my new Nike socks in the backpack, and then we're gonna head through this way. And I wasn't actually even going to film today, but I thought, you know what? I'm going on this long exploratory walk anyway, and I want to take you all along with me so that you know what to expect when you come to these Medinas, especially here in Essaouira. This has been one of my very favorite Medinas so far. I did go to the Medina in Tiznit as well, and it was cool, but this one has a completely different vibe to it, a completely different feel. And I'm really loving the vibe here. Just such a labyrinth. Guys, I've had a number of you ask about my sunglasses in the comments. I'll link those on the shop button there, the Tafasi glasses, and I've had these for a long time. They were actually a gift from my dad, but you can find these online, so I'll leave that link here in the video. You can just click on the shop button and it'll take you right to the exact model. They are my favorites. Some really cool woodworking here. Huele muy bien. Bonjour. So tabla, cutting board, little spatula, everything you could need, all handmade. Right here you can see the workshop right here. And this is the kind of thing I'm talking about. You've got like a honeycomb here. You've got these decorative mushrooms that are pretty cool. Actually, beautiful work there. And so I may have to come back and get just a little trinket or something from this gentleman here. Muy buen trabajo. Se ve increíble. Yeah. This is what I'm talking about. Just the quality and the craftsmanship in this Medina is next level. We've got this Casa de Azulejos tiles here. There's quite a few gentlemen picking out tiles right here. Small tiles that can be put together or they can be sold individually as souvenirs, but check this tile work out. This is beautiful. Really good work. It's just one shop after another. We had woodworking, tile. We've got an art gallery here with all sorts of beautiful stuff. Beautiful works of art. Some of these are really calling out to me. I love these. And I think next time I come to Morocco, I'll probably have to bring a full-size checked bag and load up and support some of these local artists and craftsmen. I love to have some paintings like that in my home in Playa. And here, this is what I was talking about earlier, the riads. You can find these riads everywhere, guys, so you don't have to stress when you come to Essaouira.
Secure area. Please leave as soon as possible.
Okay, secure area. Please leave as soon as possible. So they have security there. Anyway, you don't need to worry about booking in advance on booking.com or anything like that, because you can just walk around and find a place that fits your vibe here in the Medina. We've all been there before on Airbnb and booking.com, where you book a place that looks good in the photos and then you get to the area and you really don't like the vibe, the walkability, and so that's the benefit of just walking around and finding your riad in person. There's no shortage here. It seems like every corner you turn there's another hostel, another riad. So we'll continue on this way and probably come out somewhere over by the water if we keep going this way. But you can see the jalabas. This one is a full zip. I haven't seen anything like that before. You've got handmade beanies. I may grab a beanie or a sweater or something. Bonjour. Wow, beautiful wool material right there. Yeah. Got the painting of the cat and then the actual cat. Hola, bebé. Hello, ¿cómo se va? No shortage of beautiful cats. More artisanal handmade clothing, artwork, paintings. This is gorgeous here. Coco. Really like this style actually. This is cool. All by Coco. Really cool style right there for sure. Someday maybe I'll have a big house that I can fill up with art. For now I'm kind of in vagabond traveling mode, which is also great. I'll look back on these times as some of the best of my life. But sometimes I do wish I had a big home so I could fill it up with artwork like this. All sorts of beautiful stuff in these shops. And here's yet another Driad that looks really, really nice. I just extended at my place for another 2 nights. It's a good value. The Wi-Fi is fantastic. I've been able to actually upload videos from there. Yeah, prickly pear seed. Wow, look at this. Have you guys ever seen so many herbs in one place? I think this is eucalyptus right here, but I could be wrong. And the smells, guys, the smells. Wow. Bonjour. Impresionante. Su tienda increíble. Yeah. Wow, guys, it just goes on in there and just basically a cave of herbs. And permíteme pasar. ¿Te molesta si grabo? It's okay if I film? I can show. Okay. It just smells incredible. It's a really, really unique shop. Wow. Yeah, I've never seen anything quite like this place. It just goes on and on and on. So they have these blends for different conditions. This says eczema, alopecia. So all these different blends. Insomnia. So I would be interested to see what's in some of these these blends, but this is like a paradise for people who are into herbs and natural medicine. It's just absolutely gorgeous. The amount of creativity that has gone into this shop right here. Merci beaucoup. Volveré en un ratito para comprar algo para la insomnia. Yeah, thank you, my friend. Shukran. So I'm gonna try that insomnia blend. I'm gonna go back there later and buy something. I have no idea what's in it, so I'm gonna have to ask him, but you know, maybe there's lavender, maybe there's passion flower, who knows? I really don't know. So it looks like another hotel through this narrow pathway here. So even though the people are very reserved about being on camera, they're very friendly face to face. This young lady here gave me a nice big smile, and she saw that I was courteous and avoided getting her on camera, but she was she had a very kind and sweet face and a nice big smile, so that's always good to see. So it looks like yet another hotel through here. So no shortage of lodging. I was in Tagazout and Tamraght was almost completely full. They had kind of basically not enough lodging for the demand in Tamraght, and so you can expect that. But here in Essaouira, every single one of these streets has just riad after riad, and hotel and hostel after hostel. So we've got a family coming, so I'll turn the camera toward me here. But the character of each and every one of these doors, how they're all unique. The tile work is all unique and different. I want to show you this tile work right here. The coloration, the contrast of the pinks and the blues and the greens, the way it contrasts against the blue sky as well. And so it looks like we have another exit from the Riyadh here. From the Medina, sorry. And so I'll kind of try to get my bearings and see where we are. But see yet another beautiful art gallery with a sweet sleeping kitty. Hey, baby. And look at some of these pieces, guys. This is very, very, very impressive. Bonjour. Qué buen trabajo. Muy bonito todo. ¿Está bien con la publicidad en YouTube? So we've got this type of stuff here. Usted hiciste todo. You pintaste todo. Wow. ¿Quieres promover su tienda en el video? ¿Quieres decir algo? No. Okay. Merci beaucoup. Shukran. So that gentleman there did not want to be on camera, but you could tell he was very proud, and his answer was yes, I did all of these paintings. So you'll just have to come to the Medina here in Essaouira yourself to see what I'm talking about. But this particular street right here, I'll try to do a quick screenshot of the map so that you know, because this particular street right here has been a gem. So I'll take a screenshot of Google Maps right here at this particular entrance so that you know how to find these shops that I just showed, because it's like one after another of just beautiful work, woodwork, paintings, herbs, art, you name it, clothing. So anyway, guys, I'll throw that up on the screen right there, and then I'm gonna go look for an internet cafe to get a little bit of editing and work done, and I'll see you guys later on. Thanks for checking out the content. I'll probably have some more bonus material in this one, Like, for example, the breakfast that I end up or brunch I end up getting, the price, the Wi-Fi speeds, things like that. Otherwise, guys, thanks for stopping in for this POV raw tour of the gorgeous Medina here in Essaouira, Morocco, Mexico. See you guys in the next one. Rope Monster, out. So I'm now walking right along the Medina wall here for the bonus material. And at this point, looking for a cafe and a place to chill and edit. I haven't been over in this part of the Medina at all, but it's beautiful. I'm really loving the vibe, the trees. And maybe check down through this one in a moment, but I'm gonna see what's around the next bend here. Bonjour. Looks like a traditional hammam and massage place, so I might actually go get a massage later. Looks like this cat just had a massage. Hi, baby. You looking relaxed? Vámonos. Just the reflections of the old wall on the other buildings. It's a photographer's paradise. I've said that before, but it bears repeating for sure. So barbershop here. Hello, bonjour. ¿Cuánto me costaría un corte? Ya. Voy a volveré. Pero ¿cuánto cuesta? Like 50. Hablo el español y el inglés. Francés nada más. Ok, es como boom, boom, como 50. Ok, volveré después de comer. Merci. So 50 dirham for a haircut right there. You see, guys, I don't speak French at all. My French is terrible. I'm working on it. I speak Spanish and English, and that's usually enough to get by around the world. But people are so friendly, and you can communicate with boom, boom, 50. So look at these murals here. As I search for a cafe, I find everything but. I find a barber shop, I find murals, I find more winding paths here in the Medina. Maybe a walking tour here. I see a bunch of tourists. And for those of you wondering about safety, this Medina is incredibly safe. I think maybe I'll walk through this part. This Medina has a very safe vibe. Obviously, just use common sense. A few people have tried to sell me a few things that I wasn't interested in, if you know what I'm saying. But aside from that, super safe vibe. And one thing to be aware of too when you're booking your riads is if you don't like getting woken up at 7 a.m. with prayer, you're going to want to look for a riad or a hostel that's not right next to these right here. Bonjour. Right next to the mosques and places with the speakers, because it can actually be quite startling right at 7 a.m. when that hits. So hotel or Triad La Casa del Mar is where I chose because it does have some distance between there and the nearest mosque, just so I can get a little deeper sleep. Look at this emporium of woodworking right here as well. This is now we're back on one of the main avenues, and you can see this type of woodwork is just next level. Camels. This chair right here, for example, 40,000 dirham, but usually everything is negotiable in the Medina. It's expected to barter, so you're gonna the prices will always start high, and people are happy to barter here for sure. Stones, minerals, fossils, all sorts of fossils. Blankets, rugs, pillows, all handmade. Beautiful stuff here. Oh, even an electronics shop. I actually need a C to C cable. So I might see if they have a cable here in a little bit. Alright guys, this gentleman just saved me. He has a nice USB-C to C cable, 1 meter, 40 dirham right there. Merci beaucoup. Okay, que le vaya muy bien. Okay guys, so I got the cable I needed, C to C, basically €4 for the cable, not too bad, especially in the Medina. So if you're needing any electronics at all, you can actually even find things like headphones from JBL, actual real brand headphones, gadgets like this to mount your phone. And so that's why you stick around. Merci beaucoup. That's why you stick around for the bonus material, guys, because you really never know what you're gonna find in the bonus material. I found something I really needed. Bonjour. So we have natural soaps here as well. I kind of need another soap. So let me see. Bonjour. ¿Qué precio tiene este? So she was super friendly, really nice smile, but she wanted 30 dirham for a bar of soap. I offered her 20. She said no, but you miss all the shots you don't take, and so it's okay to name a price. Nobody's going to get offended here. I just said thank you and moved along, and so I'll see if I can find another place with soaps. But generally there's 2 or 3 of everything on the same street. So like herb shops, places with blankets, bags, places like that have these spices. Another place with soaps right there, so maybe I'll ask about that. For now guys, I'm gonna find a breakfast. I see a place that smells really good right there, veggie, beef, tagine, so maybe I'll hit that up. So guys, I found a place to hang out for a little bit. They have espresso for 15 dirham, Americano 15 dirham, so about €1.50. I might actually get something to eat here, maybe an omelette au fromage, cheese omelette, 20 dirham, just to get some protein. I'm trying to take a break from carbohydrates, so black coffee and a cheese omelette. No more sweets for breakfast. That was really screwing up my blood sugar. Okay guys, yet another crossroads. I'm all turned around, but I'm gonna go this way. I think the cafe I'm looking for is down here. It's quite possible that I'm also going around in circles. Okay guys, bonus material. I found my way back to this place, Sisterhood Coffee, Vintage and Events. They have a terrace, so that was kind of calling out to me on such a nice day. You can see it's a beautiful place. I think I'll go up and check out the terrace though, so that I have a little bit of privacy. I just spoke with the manager. She said it was okay for me to film and kind of show the space. But you can see this place has total art vibes, apparel and things like that for sale. And then apparently we have a terrace all the way up, so I'll probably go back down and order a coffee and come up here and edit. I didn't realize there would be so many stairs, but hey, good quad workout. And wow, it looks like it's worth it. What a beautiful terrace. I'm guessing this is where they do the yoga. Very nice. Oh, perfect. Yeah, can sit up here, maybe find a spot in the sun. Hi.